Heavy-duty Tundra. That alone splits opinions right down the middle. Some see it as a long overdue move from Toyota. Others think it doesn't really fit their playbook. Either way, the chatter around it has been picking up, and that usually means something is brewing somewhere in the background. Toyota isn't making loud moves and big announcements. They usually tend to stay quiet until things are locked in. But even without official confirmation, the rumor mill made things elsewhere start rolling. You've got talk about Cummins working deeper on a new diesel unit for Ram trucks, and Ford developing more potent powerstroke setup for its Super Duty lineup. This might not be the Toyota effect, but the timing feels connected. When one player starts pushing harder, everyone else tends to respond. So the question starts to form pretty naturally. Is a 2027 Tundra HD actually coming? Or is this just internet noise getting ahead of itself? And if Toyota really steps into the heavy-duty market, can it hold its own against the long-established big boys that have been doing this for decades? Let's check it out. This is where this whole idea either makes sense or falls apart. Because the first thing that comes up with any heavy-duty truck is simple. How much can it actually tow? In this segment, numbers don't come from mild setups or clever tuning tricks. You usually need diesel torque doing the heavy lifting, steady and consistent, hour after hour. There's been some talk about Toyota possibly refining and bringing back the old 5.7 V8 in some form. That engine has reputation. But in a true heavy-duty role, a gas unit alone would feel like it's trying to punch above its weight class. But even with a diesel unit, Toyota isn't starting from zero. Ram leans on Cummins, General Motors has Duramax, and Toyota, they have Hino. It's a long-time partner in commercial markets, with a solid reputation for building engines that are made to stay on the road under serious load. If the company is really serious about a Tundra HD, adapting something from that lineup feels like the most logical path. However, meeting U.S. emissions rules and durability expectations would mean a full rework. Everything else starts to sound more like speculation. A petrol-only heavy-duty Tundra would raise a lot of eyebrows. And the idea of a sudden Cummins partnership showing up in a Toyota truck would be a major surprise in the industry. Not something anyone is really banking on right now. Where there's smoke, there's usually something going on. But in this case, the silence from Toyota leaves a lot of room for doubt. No teasers, no hints, no small comments slipped into interviews. The company absolutely has the resources to step into the heavy-duty market if they wanted to. It's one of those moves that looks expensive on paper, but if it lands right, the payoff can be massive. These trucks don't just sell. They stick around for years in fleets, job sites, towing duty, all of it. But there's also history here. Toyota has shut down diesel Tundra talk before. Same story with diesel Tacoma rumors. Instead, they leaned hard into hybrids and efficiency-focused setups. That direction works in a lot of places, but heavy-duty trucks are a different world. Torque, endurance, constant load. That's still diesel territory more than anything else. At the same time, the industry isn't standing still either. Ford is already working on a hybrid setup for the Super Duty. No, this isn't another rumor anymore. It shows where things might be heading eventually, even if the timing still feels early, because right now, diesel still runs the show in commercial fleets. Toyota has the ingredients for something like a Tundra HD. Engineering depth, manufacturing scale, global know-how in both pickups and commercial vehicles. It's all there. But turning that into a product isn't a small step. Everything has to be rethought from the ground up. And the timing matters just as much as the product itself. The competition isn't waiting around. Nobody in this segment takes a season off. That's why the safer path for Toyota is obvious. Stick to what already prints results. Tacoma, RAV4, Corolla. Models that don't just sell well, but dominate their categories year after year. Low risk, steady returns. But then again, Toyota didn't build its reputation by only playing it safe. Some of their biggest wins came from moves people didn't see coming, or didn't fully understand at first. That's exactly why the idea of a Tundra HD keeps sticking around. It's not just about filling a gap in the lineup. It's about what it would do to the market if Toyota actually showed up in the heavy-duty game with something properly competitive. It wouldn't just add another truck to the list. It could shake things up in a segment that rarely changes its hierarchy.